y'all, I've got half a cup of water here. It's been sitting for a minute, so it shouldn't be too hot. We're gonna add 2 teaspoons of active dry yeast. 2 teaspoons, 4.5 teaspoons of sugar. It's a lot of sugar. 2, 3, 4.5. It says don't mix it, just let it sit. I'm gonna set it in the microwave and let it proof up. All right, we're gonna put 3.5 cups of bread flour in here. I've got about 1.5, 2.5, 1.5 teaspoons of salt. 1.5 teaspoons of salt is a lot. This is about 1 teaspoon. Give this a little mix. The yeast and sugar has bubbled up. We're gonna give it a mix now and pour it into a well in the flour and salt. Mix that back in. Try to get that yeast off. Good enough. Pour it in the middle, and then we're gonna let the mixer do the work here. All right, it says to add in another 1/3 cup of warm water. Mix that up, and then it says add in more water as needed, a scant 1/2 cup possibly. So we'll mix this up and check it out. All right, y'all, so I added maybe 1/3 cup more. It was a little under half. Now there's a little bit left. This is what I've got now. I put it into a ball a bit. It's pretty nice. This is firm, so we're just gonna go with this. Got a nice dough ball. I'm gonna put it back in here with a little oil. Put it in here with a little oil. Mix. Wipe the top of my ball around the bowl. Then flip it over. Boom. It's a lot of oil. We're gonna put that in the microwave to proof. We're gonna let it rise and double for about an hour. All right, y'all. I believe my dough has doubled. We're gonna punch her down. Not much action there. It's super greasy because I put a lot of oil. I'm just gonna, yeah, this is really greasy. I'm gonna try to roll this up. Should I wipe this off? I don't know. It is what it is. Try to even it out. Oh boy. Hope this grease doesn't screw things up here. We're gonna do this in 8 balls. 8 bagels. The ends are usually a bit smaller. We're gonna bring it all to the center. Wow, I didn't realize how greasy that'd be. Okay. Might have to let it rest 5 minutes because this is a little not cooperative. See? Okay, y'all, we're gonna see if we can do this. I just made my dough a little more damp so it was stickier, and I was able to get it in a tighter ball. We're gonna go in all the way through and just kind of give her a little stretchy sew. Now that gluten needs to relax, and it just kind of ripped. These are going to be interesting, that's for sure. I've never made bagels, and you want to make that hole big because it's going to relax and shrink and whatever else. They've gotten the opportunity to dry out a bit more now too, so that's good. Get a little moistened. Maybe I just didn't get it moist enough. Not enough moisture. It's not enough resistance. Flatten it a little bit, try to get in there in central and like shape it so it doesn't get torn a little bit. I'm gonna kind of smooth it out and gently, but kind of get in there gently, pull gently, but tug. There are multiple ways to do a bagel. Maybe this one ain't for me. See, this one already shrunk up a lot, so let's try that again. Give it some more love. That part's skinny. Whoa. Pinch through. This looks very strange. This one's gonna be bigger. Just trying to roll it out a little bit. If the hole isn't as pronounced for a breakfast sandwich or whatever, it's okay, but my husband wants the hole to be there, so we're gonna try that. Kind of try to glue those together a bit. Kind of even it out and squeeze it so it all stays together and gives me a good shape. This one's doing pretty good. Give her a little roll. Not too bad. Looks like a donut. That one's pretty good. You can see how they're getting better. This one looks like it's gonna be big. Oh yeah. After resting, it's just getting better and better. Probably shouldn't be so rough with it, but it's okay. I want them to turn out. Then I'll probably let these rise. The recipe doesn't say for very long, but I probably will let them rise a little bit. Gotta get the water boiling and let these sit a minute. This one's gonna be a really big one. Try to give her a little roll out. I think I just didn't let it sit long enough because this is turning out way better now. Look at that. A little water spritz. Way better. Just gotta let that gluten relax. Pinch her in there, wiggle her around. Make sure you got that dough together. I'm just squeezing it as I go around and stretching it so it's a prettier bagel. But the bottom looks not great. Pretty good. Those look pretty good. First one, not great. Alrighty. I'm gonna put these up here, turn the water on, do my last two, and we'll bring it back when we boil. I've got these bagels. They've been rising a little bit while my water. This was the first one I did. This one is my favorite. I think it looks the best. There's still a hole. Hopefully we keep those. There's 2 more. We're gonna get them in the water and boil them for a minute and then 2 minutes, I believe, on the next side. The only slotted spoon I have, I'm gonna try to stretch this one a little bit, and the top's cracking. Bottom's down, or top's down. The only slotted spoon I have is my spatula. I'm gonna put 4 in there, let them go for a minute. I'm gonna turn the heat down. It said to do that. It's been in there about 1 minute. They've poofed up a bit. I'm gonna flip them. Beautiful. 4 are tight in here. Wow, these look incredible. 2 minutes. It says 2 minutes for a New York chew. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but a firmer crust might be nice. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna try to dunk them so the tops get wet for those seasonings. Scoop them out. They are huge. Just gonna splash the tops here. Yeah, these are massive. Gonna put this Costco Everything Bagel seasoning on there. That's what my husband likes. Whoa, it's a lot. Looks incredible. Alright, y'all, going in the oven, preheated. Try to scoot this over a little bit. Man, those are gonna be big and beautiful. Going in, y'all. About 20 minutes. 425, about 20 minutes or so. I'm gonna give them a little rotation. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna start putting the bagels in. Top down. This one's a little... These have been rising for 20 more minutes while the other bagels were baking. I'm gonna let these go for 2 minutes and then I'll do the other side. I took the other ones out, so these ones are about ready to go in. Oh, that is the bottom. That looks terrible. Try to get that water off. And then I got one more to put in. These look really good. This is the smallest one. I believe that's the first one I put in. Got something on there. Probably a sesame seed or something. Alright, y'all, let that go for 2 minutes and then 1. Alright, y'all, it's been almost 2 minutes. I'm going to flip it. Give this one a minute. And these came out of the oven. Pretty good. They're kind of soft still, and I hope they've risen enough, and I hope they're cooked enough, right? Let's cut into her. A little uneven. And the topping's falling off. Oh yeah, y'all, that looks incredible. Delicious. Decent color. I didn't put baking soda in there because this recipe didn't call to. I think I will next time because you want that nice color, and instead of 1 minute on one side, 1 minute on the other, the 2 minute, I'm not seeing much of the crisp on there, but hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna get this one out. I think I flipped it back over, yes. We're gonna drain this one off a little bit. Here's these 3. We're gonna set that one on there too. Here they go. They're gonna go in the oven for about 20 minutes, rotated every 5 at about 425. We'll cover this so it doesn't steam the whole place up. Y'all, here's a bagel toasted, delicious, beautiful color. I've got these little cream cheeses from a hotel stay, visiting family. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. I'm actually trying to see if it's still good. I'd say it's good. I need to rotate this oven though. Alright, y'all, homemade bagel with cream cheese. Delicious. Bon appetit. We'll give these a taste test. My husband will, and we'll check out the plain ones as soon as they come out. Hey y'all, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Here are my bagels, -1 because it has already been enjoyed. This will be enjoyed in just a second. They turned out delicious. A few little tweaks could also be done. Gave it a little toast and it's ready to eat. Bon appetit, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this video. I appreciate you for watching and joining me in my kitchen today. My family's gonna enjoy these. They're not perfect. Definitely have some improvements to be made. And the boiling water, the recipe didn't call to put baking soda in there or whatever replaces the lye. So they're not perfect, but they're sure delicious and quite cheap, budget friendly to make. Whip it up, flour, salt, and water with yeast. I think that's it. Boom, there you have it. Hope you enjoy. Have a fabulous day, guys. Bye.